Hello, friends. I want to explain to you the basic scenarios of 95% of marriages and romantic relationships in this day and age. Boy meets girl, he's young, he's inexperienced. He tries to impress the woman by giving her what she wants because he likes her and he wants her to stay with him. So, they go steady, and after a short time, she says, well, I want to know where this is going. And he says, well, it's going very well. I really want you, whatever. I like you, whatever. I love you, etc., etc. Then she says, well, if that's the case, then, let's make a plan to be together long term. Boyfriend, girlfriend, move in together. Eventually, marriage. He agrees to all of that. He gives her what she wants. He takes her to the rest places she wants to go to eat. He buys her gifts. He gives her what she wants. Moves in together, marries her. When they married, buys her a car. Does this, that, whatever he is in his power, he does to please her. Okay, and want children. Whatever. Let's spend Thanksgiving in my parents' place. Okay, whatever she wants, he gives her whatever she wants, so that she will stay with him and that she's happy, not knowing that along the way, all he's been doing is consistently having her lose respect in him, because it's counterintuitive but 100% true. The more you please her, the more you say yes to her, the more you agree with her, the more you forego your own things that you want to do for the sake of pleasing her. The more you do that, you think that you're making her happy. At the same time, while you're making her short-term happy, you're making her lose respect for you more and more and more and more. Because while you think that you are pleasing her, listen very carefully, because this applies to all romantic relationships in all parts of the world, universally. While you think you're pleasing her by saying yes to whatever she wants, you're actually giving her the weapons and tools and reasons to disrespect you, to look at you as someone lower and smaller than her. Because the way a woman thinks is, if he's agreeing with me, if he does whatever I want, that means that he thinks, this is how a woman thinks, that means that he holds himself lower than me, and he holds me so much higher than him that he believes that his own wants and needs are far inferior to mine, because it is a privilege for him to have me around. You see how that works counterintuitively? While you think you're pleasing her, while you think you are doing all the right things, you're actually giving her weapons and reasons to have disrespect for you and ultimately leave you. She might care for you and feel sorry for you for being such a fool, but she's thinking, look at this guy. If he had high respect for himself, if he held himself high, if he had a high value placed on himself, he would not be foregoing everything he wants to please me and be with me, so I'll stay around. You don't think they realize that you're doing this because you want her to stay around, and because you're making yourself appear that you have no other options, that it's been a gift from God and a lucky stroke of luck that you have ended up with her, and that you need to forego everything you want, give her everything that you have so that she stays with you. Now do you see why women shock you by saying, I want out, I want a divorce, I want to see other people, when you've been doing everything that you can in your power to make her happy? You've been giving her everything she wants. You've been buying her a boat like this. I've seen it happen. I've seen yachts that are 120 feet long, 20 million euros. And the woman says, I want a divorce. Do you see what percentage of men do you think realize this? Would you be surprised if I say less than 3%? And because that is absolutely true. Majority of the people don't think deep enough. They think, oh, well, 2 plus 2 is 4. I'll give her whatever she wants. I'll do whatever she wants. I'll forego whatever I want. And then that way she'll stay with me. Well, she stays with you as long as she can secure her future. And then it's goodbye. If it's in other countries where divorce laws don't secure her future after a certain amount of time, then she stays with you because of exactly what you're doing, because you're basically paying her to be with you. And the purpose for making this very, very, very important video was to teach you and to impart what I've learned, and share with you the universal truth about how women think inside of romantic relationships. Whether you're 17 going on your first date, or whether you're 85 and been divorced 5 times, it doesn't matter. Some of you know this, some of you don't. Some of you learn from your mistakes and don't repeat them. Some of you, like Ron Perlman, the billionaire who's been going through, I think, 5 or 4 or 6, hell divorces, and he still keeps marrying. Some of you will never learn because you can't be on your own. You feel inadequate and half when you're on your own. But please, for the love of God, for your own sake and happiness. And if you want your woman to stay around, if you really like a woman, she's lovely to you, you're attracted to her physically and emotionally, whatever the reason is, it's private to you. You like somebody, don't say yes all the time. Don't go out of your way, and don't forego your own happiness, your own wants and needs to please her, because you'd be only guaranteeing a future separation if you do. If you don't learn anything from these videos, if you don't take any advice, any positive benefits from these videos that I make, please understand this. It is counterintuitive, but 100% true. Giving her whatever she wants, saying yes to her all the time, is a guaranteed way to lose her. It's completely fine to agree and do things, that you both want to do. It's completely okay to do that. And it's completely okay to sometimes compromise. Hey, if you don't feel like Chinese food one night, but she wants to do it, it's okay to do that. But to habitually forego your own needs and wants to make someone else happy, think about it. It's really very, very intuitive. If somebody always agrees with you, somebody does whatever you want, that means they are holding themselves in a low place. They think very little of themselves, and they think very high of you, and they want to do whatever they can to keep you around, because you being in their life is a gift from God, and they are deserving of much better a person than you. So now that they're with you, you should go out of your way. You should do whatever you can, including foregoing your own needs and wants and happiness, to make them happy. Yeah, right. Try that and see how well that works out. A woman respects a man who is resolute, who stands his ground, who does what he wants, and looks at another woman to enhance his life, not as someone who he needs in order to be happy. All the best. To the next video. Signing out from this beautiful, beautiful place in the south of France. And I'll talk to you later.